By adding, I'm going to do is just do footsteps to show you how to do footsteps. So one guy, I'm going to start with this guy. So I drag in some footsteps that I already found called lizard man footsteps. They're really awesome. You can find them in your sound effects library also. So I'm putting all 4 of them that I have in here, and I'm going to highlight them and drag them over. And let's see, do this. So I'm going to drag over to get the first one right in there. I'm going to do the first one that's on screen, and I'm going to come later and fill in the other one. So now what I do is I take these over to the side. I take the next one and I start on top, since I can only look at one place. I start on top of the footstep that I already did. I look down at my video and get the next one. Right before it hits, right before it hits. I go get the third one, I start back on the second one. Then I look at the screen, looking at the screen, drop it in. Grab the fourth one, start back on the third one, looking at the third one in my edit window. Then I go back down right to where the footstep is. Then what I do is I hold my Option key and I copy the first one and put it right to the next one, right there. Copy the second one with my Option key, right there. Third one, Option key, right before it goes down. Fourth one, Option key, right when it goes down. Again, same thing, Option key, right before it goes down. Option key, start back on there, look at that one going down. You get the idea. So now I'm going to do the last one. Start there, right there. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take 3 of the end ones, hold my Option key, copy them, put them at the beginning, and you'll notice they're in the same, I can zoom in and get the same length between each one. I'm probably going to move this a little bit, this one a little bit. What that does now is it starts me off a little earlier off screen. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. We're not done yet though. Sounds okay, but you always want to layer them. You at least get 2 or 3 different sounds in there. So I highlighted them, hold my Control key, my Option key. My Control key is to bring it down without moving it left or right in sync. And then my Option key is copy. Then what I do is I want to alter these a little bit, make them change just slightly. So my favorite one is Pitch Shift 2. I get my Pitch Shift 2 here. I start it and I can go higher or I can go lower. I'm going to make them a little bit heavier. So I'm going to go right there, hit render. Now all of them are down. Now all of them. Now when I play it, that's both of them. Here's one again. Here's 2 again. We're not done. I'm going to bring in some spurs that I found. I drag my sounds in so I could audition them, right? There's tons of them in here, so I listen to them. Let me see, I take off solo. I audition them. I get 2 of them, so I'm going to edit this out of here. Copy, paste it over here, and maybe get this one. Let's see. Nah, a little bit much. So I'm going to get that one. Nah, I don't like it. This one. I'm going to get that one. Copy it, paste it over here, drag these 2, because you want a left and a right. You don't want the same spur the whole time. First of all, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to put them in sync here like this. I need to edit this one a little bit. It kind of went. Now I always have my nudge at about a frame. So with my plus and minus key, I can nudge it about a frame. So now with this, I want to drag it right below, a little bit after. So I'm going to, now with both of these, I'm going to command fade. I'm just going to do a 10 millisecond fade on both sides. I want kind of a little fade. If I wanted to do more, I can do 45 millisecond fade, probably a little bit better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, back out with my R key, copy this one, put it right there, copy this one, put it right there, copy this one, put it right there, copy this one, put it right there. You got to move these things once in a while. Copy this, put it right there, copy this, put it right there. These are spurs. And it's a little, that's an odd. See the length in between there? I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. Move this over like this. Grab this one holding with my Option key. Put it right there. Grab this. Do this. Now zoom back out with my R key. I can delete that. Let's play it and hear it all now. A little loud, right? Okay. What we're going to do there, at the very end, we're going to adjust all the volumes anyways, but just for this project, I'm going to 10 dB down. Let's see. You just want to hear the reverberation a little bit of the metal hitting of the spurs. That's it. Now, that's exactly what you do with one. You can also do another layer of of footsteps if you wanted. It all depends on who you're working with, producers, directors, writers. They might want to hear alternates also. So you can get into 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different ones. But this is how you start. This is called layering. I'm building one movement at a time, and this is just this one person's footsteps here. When I'm actually going to mix these, I will eventually come down, mixing all these. I'll probably lower him walking in so he's walking away like that. You get it, right? Same thing. So the volume, as he's walking away, it's actually going to go down. So as he's coming up, then he's going to come down. You'll do that with automation though. Anyways, that's it. And now you need to go back and now build. So you would label these tracks, whatever you want to call this person, cockroach. So you would label it, cockroach number 1, cockroach footsteps 1, cockroach footsteps 2 and 3, and cockroach spur number 3. Then you'd go ahead and do the next person, and then the next person, all on separate tracks. And then that's how you start building. You want to build one effect through the entire movie, meaning you pick one element, and an element is a type. So footsteps. You want to do one person's footsteps all the way through. Come back, do the next person's footsteps all the way through. Next one, you might want to pick the fan, for instance. Do all the fans all the way through. Then you want to come back and do whatever it is, the smokestack in the background. Anyways, that should get you started. And I got to figure out how to stop this thing. Let me see here. Okay.